Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or you could leave me a thumbs up or a comment, which would be greatly appreciated. Or otherwise you could look me up at my website, which is www.garethcahoon.co.uk. This one is from a recent article in the Telegraph newspaper where they castigated the government for withholding informational data that seems to link the COVID-19 vaccine with early deaths. Yes, that's right. The UK government is withholding information that seems to link the COVID-19 vaccine rollout to early deaths. This comes not long after a few days ago there that I just posted that 86% of COVID tests in the PCR tests were wrong, a new study finds, which means that we were kept from going out sometimes to visit relatives in care homes, and it was a terrible time because my mother was in a care home over COVID and we didn't get to see her and she couldn't understand it because she'd got vascular dementia. I'm just one case in millions, and the reason the government gave for withholding this vital information from the public is that they don't want to create any more sorrow for the relatives who lost loved ones during COVID. But me being one of those relatives, I want a thorough investigation into whether COVID was bad enough for us to have such heavy restrictions put on us, whether getting the vaccine was more deadly than getting COVID-19 itself due to myocarditis, blood clots and gelatinous tissue growing in people's veins. You see, we've never had the mRNA technology before, and the man who invented the PCR test died in strange circumstances in 2019, just before the COVID came about, and he said himself that the PCR test was the wrong test to be using for something like COVID, and that the test could be vamped up to create more positive tests than negative tests. And he was killed in suspicious circumstances in the United States. But yes, the UK government is withholding informational data on the link between COVID-19 vaccine and early deaths, a Telegraph article finds. We need answers because someday there will be another pandemic and we need to be ready. And all that has come out of the pandemic investigation is that we should have shut down sooner and a lot more stricter. This is what the COVID investigation has found so far, which seems to be crazy because other countries that didn't vaccinate their populations so heavily and didn't shut down had better outcomes than the UK, the United States and Israel, which were the three most vaccinated nations on earth. So we need answers from the government in this pandemic investigation, because they need to stop withholding information saying that they don't want to bring any more sorrow upon the people who lost loved ones. There will always be a scar on the people who lost loved ones through COVID. And the truth must prevail for future pandemics. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.